Hey guys, this is Hansaurus Rex, and today we'll be unboxing the Bandai Super Minipla Megazord. Doot, 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 doot. So for the Super Minipla Megazord, also known as Daisuzen in Japan, sounds German actually, but never mind. So I got this off eBay for about 79 USD. So I thought that was like a decent price, not exactly cheap. So because if you got this when it first came out, it probably cost you south of 60 or maybe 50 USD. So I got this off eBay about 2 weeks ago. So let's look at the packaging. So for the front, actually, yeah, for the front, this is the product shot. Looks pretty cool, of Megazord, and the 5 swords that are separately, I think they're separately packaged into a different box within this huge one. And then we have the combined coin of the dinosaurs and some side profile of the rangers. It looks like some figure art, SH figure art Power Ranger model, but there'll be another discussion. Anyway, yeah, more ranger shots at the side and some Japanese wording for whatever this is. Probably saying like "God, Daisuzen" something. Yeah, that's the other side of the box. Bandai. And for the back of the box, we have a close-up of the face of Megazord. Alright, then we have the intermediate mode of all the Zords combined together, known as Dino Tanker. The cannons deployed where the mammoth hands used to be, and transition fades into Daisuzen or Megazord. Okay, for the top is a search. And pan this up. Right, a very, very cool pose for the Megazord. Okay. Alright, let's start unboxing. So basically there is an option to tear the opening out through this dotted tracing, but I would like to keep the box intact so I can store the toy back into the closet later on. So let's just open it up from the top. Okay, let's look inside. Right, so as predicted, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so let's take a look. Ah, damn it. Okay, sure. Let's take a look inside box number 1. Okay, so I assume this would be the Red Ranger, because it's number 1, and number 1 has a red highlight, a red backdrop for the number. So let's open this up. Right, before we proceed, let's just take a look at the design for the individual boxes. So basically it states there at the top left hand corner, Super Minipla, and then we have a colored version of what we saw for the bigger box behind. Bandai, bottom right hand corner. And for the side, as you can see, it lists all the 5 Zords. What am I thinking? Okay. And for the back, a very much improved and colored version of the illustration and the product shots for the Zords and the Megazord that is using. Oh, it has the specification as well for the Megazord. So length, I assume that's the height. It's 41.7 meters. That doesn't make sense. It's kind of short. Never mind. So the weight is 570 tons. Weapon, the dinosaur, god horn, and mammoth shield. What on earth is the god horn? Okay. So yeah, a colored shot of the dino tanker. Alright, for the top, it's pretty much the same, except the difference is that it's colored, and for the other side you have the colored version of the Rangers, all 5 of them. Bottom, yeah, button.co.jp. Okay, let's open this baby up. Okay, there's no way to open it without ripping the top of the box. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's try to rip it off slowly so I don't damage the box. But I do wanna have a nice box to keep it back inside. Okay, there you go. Open it up. Ah, okay, so we have. Right, so what we have here is something that you would have to make and put together yourself. So that'll be fun. This might take a while. Okay, it has stickers and red parts and gray parts. Probably that's the Tyrannosaur tail. And then we have the instructions, all in Japanese, how to put them together and how to form the dino tanker and how to form the Megazord. Yeah. Okay. But more importantly, how to put together the Tyrannosaur first. So there's 2 sets of manual. That was the Megazord one, and this is specifically putting the Tyrannosaur together. At least the numbers to guide you through, so that isn't so bad, I guess. Okay. And at the end of it, you have a Tyrannosaur. Okay, so let's open this up. So you have 1 set of stuff, 2 plastic feels pretty alright. Doesn't have the cheap feel to it. It seems pretty solid. Okay. Oh. Don't know what part this makes. Some ball joints. And the last tray contains the face of the Megazord, which is probably stored within the mouth of the Tyrannosaur. And last but not least, stickers. Here you go. Numbered stickers, so you won't get lost along the way. Alright, let's do this. Okay guys, so what we have here is the fully assembled Tyrannosaurus Rex, Power Rangers, Dinozord, and it's alright I guess. Articulation wise, can have a look. So there's a lot of stickers, so here's some stickers at the side, stickers at the side, stickers side of the tie, the other side, the front, and here, and at the top. So you gotta be careful with the sticker at the top. If you don't align it properly, it might not look good. So I tried my best to align it as well as I can, but as you can see, some of the sticker is starting to peel. Because now it overlaps over like corners and this and that, so naturally the sticker will try to straighten itself out. Yep. Back to articulation. So head wise, and that's pretty much it. You can like move the head from side to side. So there's a slot here where you can just slot in the Tyrannosaurus Rex head in. So it can move a bit, but that's pretty much the extent of the head movement. The arms, it moves that much and quite a bit forward. Yep, there is a waist swivel. Alright, the most articulation comes from the legs. So legs are on a ball joint. So the upper thigh pretty much just moves forward quite a bit, but it doesn't move to the back at all. So you get stuck there. So you have the knee joints. We can move quite a bit forward and quite a lot backwards. Okay, so the feet are on a ball joint as well, so it does a full 360, and there you have it. The only thing is that because the instructions were in Japanese, applying the stickers, you might just want to watch out, because there is a symbol for stickers at the side of the manual as you're trying to build up the Tyrannosaur. So yeah, as such, so just watch out for those kind of like paper-like symbols that will symbolize the sticker and where to paste them. Yep. Stickers are not easy to apply, but if you have a steady hand, then it shouldn't be a problem. I tried my best, so I'm just going to leave it at that. So I've seen like some guys online, they managed to apply some paint to enhance the features, like the teeth and the mouth and stuff. So you can try doing that as well to make it nicer. But for mine, I'll just leave it as it is. Okay, now let's look at the other Zords. Right guys, so I'm going to just skip right ahead to unbox all of them, fix them up, and here we have it. All the 5 Zords. The saber-toothed tiger, the mastodon, triceratops, and the pterodactyl. And so right now let's take a quick look at each of the Zords. Okay, so let's start with the pterodactyl. So basically, to prop it up, we have the cannons. You can either put this cannon at the base of the pterodactyl to form some sort of a feet for the pterodactyl to stand up, to pose. So movable parts, so like I've mentioned, cannons are removable. You can just place them at the back of the Tyrannosaurus Rex if you please. And the natural pose for the pterodactyl would be its, be when it's in flight. So this how it looks like inside. Stickers. Oh yes, with regards to stickers, you might want to consider to get one of these tweezers to help you put in stickers. There's a lot of small sticky sticker parts. So and as you can see, it goes into quite a confined space, so it's not exactly easy, especially my fat fingers, to put in some of the stickers. As you can see, stickers for the heads as well. So with regards to articulation, the head of the pterodactyl can just just move backwards and forward, and the other movement would be the wings. It just collapse inwards, or you can move outwards, you can move this much. Alright, so that's it for the pterodactyl. Just quickly go to the next one. If you guys seen the Tyrannosaurus Rex, so I won't do that again. For the Triceratops, sticker wise, the eyes, the one at the front of the frills, just behind the horns, and at the side here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, moving parts would be the head, which is what you would expect, because this would form the legs of the Megazord, and the tail. So the cannons that's positioned at the end of the tails, you can move them individually. So, and you can move the tail really forward, because this would be the attachment to the Megazord. So basically you can just pull it out. Okay, I'll just pull it up later on when I'm doing the when I'm building up the Megazord. So that's pretty much for the Triceratops. Oh yes, and the horns, they are movable as well. Okay, next up we'll look at the saber-toothed tiger. Saber-toothed tiger, one of the larger swords in this set. So what I can do is can move forward, legs can move backward at this much, and the head similarly, like the Triceratops, can move all the way up to facilitate the leg formation for the Megazord. And the back feet, pretty much just move this much forward, and it just collapses into the body, and they have some movable and rollable wheels attached at the end. One is a sticker, it's fake, and one is actually a real wheel. Okay, the tail moves as well. You can just pretty much call it tail to the top. Sticker wise, sticker, the second one here. Not sure whether you guys can see the one that's really shiny. And at the top of the head, and the tooth of the saber tooth is also movable. Okay, so last but not least, a very cute elephant or mastodon. Movable part would be the trunk. Trunk move this much. The tusks, you can swing it in, swing it out. Leg wise, you can just move the hind legs, just move them backwards. Front legs doesn't move at all, or you can just swivel. That's pretty much it. And with regards to stickers for the forehead, just between the eyes. This was almost impossible to get in. As you can see, it's a shiny sticker, shiny green sticker that's attached to it. Sticker for the M, which can either mean Megazord or Mastodon. Really smartly done. Hind legs, the stripes stickers, the one inside, the circular stickers, and yeah, so in and out, inner thigh, outer thigh. The ears, a sticker as well, so it's quite a bit of sticker. Yep, that's pretty much it. Okay, let's try to form the Megazord. Alright, ladies and gents, and there you have it, the Dino Tanker, the Megazord in the Dino Tanker mode. Looks pretty alright. Now, you see the cannon that's attached to the base of the feet of the Mastodon. Parts are relatively tight. The joints fit nicely with the other Zords. Combination of the Zords with the other Zords is pretty much okay. It looks good. Alright, let's initiate Megazord sequence. Megazord sequence initiated. And there you have it, guys. The fully formed Megazord. He looks good. He looks good. So he stands at about 15 centimeters. So he's pretty much about the same height as the SH Figure Arts Power Ranger. So one of the reasons why I decided to get the Super Minipla Megazord, apart from space constraints, is that I think it would be easier to pose, and if I wanted to make like a stop motion video or some form of like an action pose with a monster, it would be easier, very much easier to find a monster that is about 6 inch, 15 centimeters tall, that would be somewhat of equivalent height with the Megazord you see in front of you. And probably maybe in the future I'll probably get like mini size buildings to give some backdrop and give some scenarios together with a monster to go along to do battle with the Megazord you see in front of you. He does look good. He does look good. So basically the feet, you can take them apart and release the ball joints, which is attached to the body of the Sabertooth and also the Triceratops. So you just have to take off the front portion and just reattach it to the ball joint, and yeah, it works nice. It works nicely. And mind you, it looks quite good without any touch-up. I've seen some of the collectors online, they apply really nice paint jobs to the Super Minipla Megazords and stuff. Those definitely look amazing, but no, this basic design, basic stickers by itself, I think it looks fine. I got this for about 70 USD, and if you ask me whether this is worth 70 USD, I'm not really sure. I think perhaps it should cost about 50 USD, which I think it was when it first got released, but yeah, I guess for those of us who are Power Rangers fan, 70 USD would be okay, I guess. So as you can see, the cannons are attached to the back. If I'm not mistaken, the formation of the Zords to form the Megazord is the sequence and procedure is pretty much the same with the larger versions. So yeah, okay. Alright, so right now let's take a quick look at the articulation of the Super Minipla Megazord. So head wise, okay, pretty much a 360 swivel. Let's touch back the side mask. Okay, it doesn't tilt at all, so there's zero tilt. Okay, so for the arms, okay, you can just take off the Mastodon head shield. Okay. Okay, so for the arms, you can do a 360. The shoulder flaps, you can move up and down. Then the lower arm, you can do a 360 swivel. And for the forearm, that's pretty much all you can go. Like you can do a 90 degrees and a bit more, but you can't move it backwards. However, if you want to move it backwards, you can just play around with the arms. You can see, like you can turn it around that way, and for the wrist, you can just face it forward, and tada, voila, you can move it backwards. So there's quite a bit of articulation for the arms. So you can just imagine all kinds of poses you can adopt. The wrist does a 360. Alright, so for there's a bit of waist swivel, as you can see, but not much, because it's restricted by the pterodactyl module over here. And for the legs, you can just lift up the arms. For legs, you can push it backwards, but just a bit. The upper thigh, but you can do full swing forward. Okay, and it also bends. There's a knee bend over here, so just let me flop this up. So you can do a knee bend here, you can do a leg swivel. Okay, as I mentioned, you can just dislodge the Triceratops and the saber-toothed tiger and rejoin them by unplugging the ball joint and just plug it in, so you can get a bit of ankle swivel as well. So the ankles does a 360. Okay, so that's pretty much it with regards to the articulation for Super Minipla Megazord. Okay. Right guys, so I hope you enjoyed the review of the Bandai Super Minipla Megazord, or also known as Daisuzen. And I'll catch you again soon. Once again, this is Hansaurus Rex signing off.